to the end because I'll tell you how you can get a unit of each of our books for free. Stick around. Hey, welcome back to English Transformation. My name is Paul. I'm the co-founder of English Transformation. In today's video, we're going to have a look at 7 things that you need to do to magically improve your English. And 5 of those things you need to do every day. So let's have a look. These 5 things are in no particular order. You just need to do them. So number 1 is not more important than number 5, and then the 2 extra things that you do at the start are no more important, but just do all of them, all right? And you will improve your English very, very quickly. So let's get into it. Number 1 is error correction. Now, this is something that people do not do enough of, but they really, really should. I do it in my classes all the time, and it really helps students to improve their English. So you should be trying to do that as well. Of course, you probably will need a good teacher/tutor to help you, but it's one thing you should do, so it's worth investing in a tutor or a teacher if they are good. So error correction is simply correcting your mistakes. You need to write out a sentence or a paragraph based on a topic that you enjoy and something that it's relatable to you. Write about your life. You write your sentence and then people correct it, right? Me, for example, write a sentence in the comments below and I will correct it. You should be doing this every time you look at an Instagram English post or a YouTube video. You should be practicing writing based on the content. And if you have a teacher who you trust, then you should be showing them this work, you writing sentences and them correcting your grammar or vocabulary or whatever it might be. So error correction is number 1. Super, super important. Number 2 is one perfect sentence. Now, I don't like to tell people to try to be perfect or to aim for perfection because you're always going to be disappointed, but you can aim for excellence. And sometimes trying to be perfect is good. So in one perfect sentence, what you need to do is choose a minimum number of words, let's say 10, 12, 13, and write one sentence, but write it slowly. People don't focus enough. Oftentimes my students don't get the score they want in a test, and when I ask them, they say, I wasn't paying attention. Pay attention. So one perfect sentence. Again, choose a topic that you like writing about, choose people in your life and things that you enjoy doing. Write one sentence, take your time, be careful, get it right. Of course, you'll probably need to show a tutor that you trust or a teacher or a native speaker. Make sure they're good at English, of course, at teaching English. You can put it in the comments below here. You can message me. Let's just try to make you perfect a little bit. One sentence a day. So focus, focus, focus on one sentence. It's going to help you a lot. Number 3 is noticing. Now, what you want to do with noticing is get a piece of text for something you like from the internet or a magazine or a book, whatever, on a topic that you enjoy reading about or that you just enjoy because you're going to read a little bit. Then you're going to copy one sentence, 2 sentences, or one paragraph, however adventurous you are feeling. After you've copied it into your notebook, what you need to do is notice each of a grammar point. So you get to choose the grammar point first. Let's say you're going to choose determiners, articles, things like that, because there are lots of them. Maybe it's a grammar point you just learned this week, then you can notice that. So you copy the thing from the text into your book, then you choose the grammar point that you need to look for, and then you notice it. So if it's determiners, you find a, the, an, his, my, something like that, and you circle each one. And my students do it with novels they are reading. They end up finding relative clauses and antecedents and lots and lots of things. Some of them much smarter than me, all of them much smarter than me. If you do this, it's going to get the grammar stuck in your head and you just start using it naturally. So noticing is the thing to do. A little bit every day. It's going to change your language. Number 4 is focused listening, one of my favorites. So how you learn your native language, how I learned my native language, was that we listened a lot. All we did was listen. And eventually we tried to speak, we tried to write. When we did speak, people corrected us. Now it's a little bit different to being a child, of course, I understand that. But it's so, so good. What you should do is listen to one sentence, about 4, 5 or 6 seconds, write down what you hear, look at that and check it, that's probably going to be wrong, and then repeat that. Do it 3, 4 or 5 times. If you're with a friend, compare. And then you want to look at the correct sentence, it's in my book, you can see it here, copy the correct sentence into the space provided, then, and very carefully, like pay attention when you copy it. Don't make any mistakes. And then you want to listen again and read the thing you wrote. Now, why should you do this? Well, native speakers often swallow words or cut sounds, and you hear what we say and so you repeat it, but it's a little bit wrong. And even the best students say things like, I love listening music. Now I know you know it's wrong. I know it's wrong, but people do it all the time because native speakers swallow prepositions. We don't pronounce them clearly. And so you say, I love listening music because you don't hear the preposition, possibly. We don't hear it really because it's not pronounced clearly, but we know it's there. I love listening to music. We just don't pronounce it that clearly. So focus listening. It's going to help you hear the ends of words, the ED, the S, the prepositions. So good. People buying my book, Focus Listening, tell me they love it and it's improving their English so much. Cool. Focus listening. Number 5 is word transformation. So the problem that a lot of people have when they learn vocabulary is that they just learn long lists of individual words, and it's not good enough. It's cool, but it's not cool enough. So with word transformation, if you've got an adjective, let's say happy, then you should really probably find out what's the noun person, what's the noun thing. Is there an adverb? Is there an adjective? What are the synonyms? What are the antonyms? And what is the collocation? What are the words that are friends with this word? So you build your language this way. It's going to be a game changer for your English, right? So if I ask my students, what is this? They say shoe, and they're correct. But I can ask that about what any of my students are wearing and they say shoes. But we have things like motorcycle boots, high heel shoes, ankle length boots, knee-high boots, tennis shoes, running shoes, all of this collocation. So you really should do word transformation because getting a wider range of vocabulary, that's the difference between you and me. It's just vocabulary. So word transformation, cool? Stick around to the end because I'll tell you how you can get a unit of each of our books for free. Stick around. So those were the 5 things that you need to do every day, but there are 2 things that are super important and will tie it all together. The first one is make a plan. Of course, those 5 things are fantastic, but if you don't have a plan, it's going to fail because yes, you'll know to do it, but you won't do it because life will get in the way. Now, I don't know when is best for you to study. For me, I like the mornings, but you might like the evenings. You might not have a lot of time, but we've all got 24 hours in a day. So plan your day. You know when you have to work and when you have to pick up your kids from school or when you go to the movies or whatever. So plan your day. Maybe you do 20 minutes in the morning, 20 minutes at lunchtime, and 20 minutes in the evening, or 5 minutes, or an hour. I don't know your plan, but you know your plan. So make a plan, let's say for a month or 2 weeks, and stick to it. Do these 5 things. You're going to see so much difference. Come back to this video and comment in a week. If you've done these things, you'll get so much better. I know. Prove me wrong. Number 7 is accountability. You need accountability. What is accountability? Well, accountability is where you tell someone that you're going to do something and you set some sort of reward or punishment if you do it or if you don't do it. So that could be a teacher or a tutor, a friend maybe, but friends let us off the hook. If we don't do it, they don't punish us. So you need to tell the world or tell a teacher, tell your tutor, I'm going to do this. Right, if you're going to go to the gym by yourself, maybe you won't go. If I go to the gym by myself, I'm not going to go. But if I'm going with a friend, now I'll go because I don't want to disappoint them. So get accountability. It will help you keep on track and stick to your goals. It doesn't have to be scary. It's just a quick message or a phone call or an email or something like that to keep you motivated and keep you on the right path to much better English. And this is going to help you get better relationships, more friends, more money, more and better experiences. I know because it happens to my students all the time. So I did say if you stick around to the end, I'll tell you how you can get this for free. Part of it, I have created a 7-day free English course via email where I explain these things in more detail, and you can download a free unit of all of our books and audio programs. All you have to do is visit the link in the description below and put in your name and your email address, and then I'll send you an email every day for 7 days. Everybody that's doing it, hundreds of people doing it at the moment, I'm getting very good feedback. So I'd love for you to be on that list so you can enjoy it too and improve your English. Cool? Cool. Description below. Don't forget to subscribe and to like and all of those cool things, and tell your friends as well. And send a message to 3 of your friends and just say, I love you. I love you, friend. Cool.